fact that Elevate has an integrative healthcare approach is something that actually drew me to working here. In terms of integrative health, it's looking at all drivers towards long-term health and well-being. So myself, I'm looking at diet. So that's something that I'm an expert in. In terms of having a look at other things that towards ill care, so whether or not you have issues with the line of your spine, and that's something that can actually drive up stress in your body, we have an osteopath who can be looking at that. In terms of pain that's actually being created in your foot, so whether or not you have inflammation in your plantar fascia, something plantar fasciitis, that's something that our podiatrist can look at. If you're having issues in terms of rotator cuff issues, we have physios to look at that. If you have issues around long-term metabolic diseases, we have integrative GPs that can actually look at that. And in terms of that integrative health, it's actually being shown that being able to treat each of those is really important for our long-term health. If you're having daily ankle pain, that's something that is going to be causing stress on your body. It's going to be driving up stress, it's going to be driving up inflammation, it's going to be causing issues for you, and that actually has an effect on your long-term health and well-being. The fact that you're actually able to come in and see a podiatrist, or if you complain to me, I have a sore foot, and I can say, oh, we have a podiatrist, she's next door, that's actually something that is actually been shown to be really beneficial for your long-term health and well-being. In terms of making changes to your lifestyle, much of what we come down to in terms of our eating behaviours, lifestyle behaviours, exercise behaviours, they're all learned behavioural patterns. So a big part of the support that I provide with my clients is actually focusing on those behaviours and figuring out what are the triggers for those behavioural patterns. So whether or not it's stress or poor sleep or lack of exercise or things like that. As well as that, part of a really big part of Elevate's approach towards health is definitely having a more integrative approach. So if you're having issues around not being able to get back into exercise, going to see our physiotherapist here. If you're having issues that's more based around gut health issues or issues that necessarily we go through and I can't provide, we have integrative GPs here that have a higher level of specialty than I do, so we can actually look at those. In terms of other things we can look at here, if you have issues with your feet or you have issues with your ankles, we have a podiatry team here. So it's definitely not only just myself looking after you, it's myself and then all of the practitioners here at the same time. So it's definitely a clinic where we refer on to each other and we make sure that it's not just one modality looking at you, it's all of the modalities at the clinic at the same time.